Deep in the heart of the African jungle, there lived an elephant. The elephant was the biggest, strongest, and most boastful animal in the land. With each step of the elephant, the ground trembled. His mighty trunk could uproot trees, and his thunderous voice sent birds scattering. "No creature can match my strength or intelligence," the elephant declared. "If you were even half as strong as me, you'd work harder instead of lazing around." The other animals always nodded in silence, anytime the elephant is speaking, because they were too afraid to argue. But one day, a small, wrinkled tortoise overheard the elephant's boasting. Unlike other animals, the tortoise was not intimidated. Known for his wisdom and clever tricks, the tortoise smiled and said, "Let us race from the riverbank to the great baobab tree at the heart of the jungle. Whoever gets there first is the winner." The elephant burst into laughter so loud that a flock of birds flew out of the trees. "You tortoise, you must be joking. How can a tiny, slow, and weak creature like you compete with me?" The elephant laughed even harder. "A race? Against you? This will be the easiest win of my life." The tortoise said, "Elephant, you think strength is the greatest power, but I believe intelligence is far superior. Let's test which is truly the greatest." The jungle buzzed with whispers. A challenge? Against the mighty elephant? They shouted. The elephant burst into laughter, shaking the trees. "You? Compete with me? What a joke." Before the race began, the antelope, monkey, parrot, and even the wise old toad and other animals gathered to watch. The great baobab tree stood far away. It was a long and challenging journey, and everyone believed the elephant would win easily. He crushed bushes, leaving a cloud of dust. "Poor tortoise," the elephant laughed. "By the time I take 5 steps, I'll already be at the finish line." The tortoise was not worried. Before the race, he had gathered his cousins who looked exactly like him and placed them along the path to the baobab tree. During the race, the elephant ran faster. He called out, "Tortoise, where are you?" To his shock, a voice ahead of him replied, "I'm here, waiting for you." The elephant stopped, stunned. "How? I left you behind." Determined to win, he ran faster. After some time, he called out again, "Tortoise, where are you now?" Once more, the voice of a tortoise after the elephant answered, "Still ahead, elephant. Hurry up." The tortoise said. The elephant's eyes widened in disbelief. He ran even faster, crashing through trees, panting heavily. "How can this slow creature be ahead of me?" said the elephant. Again, the elephant shouted, "Tortoise, where are you?" Again, a voice from ahead of the elephant shouted, almost at the baobab tree, "Catch up with the tortoise if you can." The elephant was furious. He summoned every little of his strength and dashed forward with all his might. His legs burned, his breath came in gasps for air, and sweat dripped from his massive body. But no matter how fast he ran, Tortoise always seemed to be ahead. Finally, exhausted and covered in dust, the elephant reached the great baobab tree, only to find Tortoise sitting there calmly, chewing a leaf. The jungle erupted in cheers, and there was laughter everywhere. Antelope clapped, parrot tweaked in amusement, and the monkey swung from one tree to another, shouting, "The mighty elephant has been beaten." The elephant's trunk drooped. "Impossible," he roared. "How did you do this, tortoise?" The tortoise laughed. "I used my wisdom. While you relied only on your strength, I relied on my mind and my family. Strength alone doesn't win battles. Strategy does. The elephant hung his head in shame. He had underestimated the power of intelligence and teamwork. From that day on, he never boasted again. Instead, he learned to respect all creatures, no matter how small. Also, he realized that even though strength is impressive, true power lies in wisdom, patience, and planning. This story teaches us that wisdom and teamwork can overcome even the greatest obstacles. There are many more lessons hidden within this story. What morals do you see in this story? Share your thoughts in the comments below.